Hello everyone, welcome back to Boomx Beauty Beat. Thank you for being here today. My name is Laura and we are continuing to show you more about the line. I had to cut the last video a little short. It was just getting so long, you guys, and I know it's overwhelming. So there's two parts to that video I did not put in the last video, and I also have to add in lips. So we haven't shown you eyebrows, we haven't shown you all the brushes, and we have not shown you lips. So let's start with that. Okay, so let's just roll through the different lip products that I do have. Obviously, there's some variety here, and because of the sheer amount of different colors and all of that, I'm not going to swatch everything. I'll just swatch bits as we go so that it doesn't get overwhelming. It overwhelms me all the time. All right. So what I wanted to do with lips is have a variety of textures as well. Obviously we have to start with lip liner because that's usually how we start our lips. So I have two types of lip liner. There's one here that is just your basic kohl pencil. The formula of it is, it's got, you know, obviously it's blendable, but it's structured in a way that's slightly drier so that you're able to have it last longer. You can easily blend it still, but sometimes with super creamy lip liners they can become you know, slippy, and with us with mature lips especially, our lipstick moves around. It's one of the challenges we have. We also have problems with it going in our little lip cracks. So for this lip liner, it is actually really good for holding and being you know, sort of a self seals itself down, and then you could easily put whatever on top. Any kind of lip product works over top of it. And then the next lip liner I will show to you is, okay, these are the retractable lip liners, and these lip liners are more creamy for those of you who prefer that, and also those of you who just really don't like having to sharpen, you know. And again, I really like to play to personal preference because we're all so different, right? Like, and I get in different moods even with the lip pencils that I wear. Sometimes I'm just wanting that creamier feel. Sometimes I want it drier and hold. But even with the kohl pencils, they don't skip or anything. They're really nicely laid down. They work very well. And let's go into the juicy lip products. Okay, the next formula is a lip stain. You guys probably haven't had that many of these, but let me tell you, especially if you've got mature lips, these are a brilliant fix because they stain, they dry down. They still are very pigmented, so even though they're stains, I would not call them see-through. They are more of an opaque stain, so you're going to get a full look out of them. They dry down. The feel of them is they dry down dry, like they're fairly dry on top. Then what you can do is you can layer on top of that. You can put your lipstick, your lip gloss, anything that you want to put over top. But once this dries, I'll let that sort of sit for a bit. You guys will see it's immovable. And one of the issues that I have always had is some people have a structure of lips where their lipstick stays on forever, and some people have lips that just seem to eat their lipstick and it goes away so quickly. If that's you, what you want to do is you want to definitely have a nice range of lip stains, and then you go on top with your lipstick and lip gloss, and that's where you're going to get your quadruple lasting wear. Also, if you don't like the feel of creamy anything on your lips, then you'll want the lip stain and go and leave it alone, and that works as well. But it has you know, it dries down and it's very thin, and you won't have to worry about that heavy thick feeling and cakiness on your lips. It dries down unbelievably well, and it just holds, and it wears off perfectly fabulous as well, if it wears off at all. I mean, literally, it has cut my repair lip time down by 1/5. Like, if I was at the end of the night, maybe I would touch up again, but it is unbelievably long wearing. So having a lip stain in your, or a few lip stains in your wardrobe, makeup wardrobe, is brilliant, especially for mature women. All right, the next product is liquid lip. I've got, you know, obviously full shade ranges of all of these, and I will you should be showing you guys the website. You can go through, we'll be doing makeups with all of these, and I will be revealing, but it's just overwhelming to show you 100 colors. It's just ridiculous. So let's just show you little bits here and there. This is a liquid lip on top of that, and the liquid lip is just a little bit thicker than the stain. So when it sits on your lips, it feels a little fuller, not as thin, and again, the range of colors is unreal. It does have that dry down effect. You, in my opinion, will need a little bit of lipstick or lip balm or lip gloss on top of both of these, because I just find it gives you the moisture, but literally one swipe of any of those and it's good. But leaving the liquid lip on its own is great if you like a drier feel onto your lips, because these are not there to kind of like hydrate. They're there to hold, and they do, both of those do an unbelievable job of holding for however long you need. Now, they don't make your lips like sting or anything. They just, you can feel the sensation of them sort of drying down quite a bit. And this one here, now that we had the, you know, the stain up earlier, you can see it's on there, and it is on. It is on, and it's not going anywhere. Same thing with the liquid lip, but you could see it just needs to have a couple minutes to do its dry down. And the colors are fantastic. I've got a full range of super light, neutrals, brights, and dark. You'll see them all. There are so many gorgeous colors. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll just hold up a few that I've got in my hand here. There's just a ton of colors, and you guys can see them all. There is some that are matte, and there's a few that are shimmer, but a lot of the shimmers I moved more towards the glosses. That way you can make any of your lipsticks a shimmer, and you could also use some of the other highlight or shimmer products to make your lipstick more shimmery, and that way it gives you a bit more variety. But yeah, there's definitely shimmer products in here. So let's just show you now. Let's move on to the next. Okay, all of the lipstick formulas are in these regular tubes, the black tubes, and this is an example of the lipstick, and you guys can see it's got a really creamy texture. However, it is long wearing. I made all the lipsticks very, very long wearing, so anything that you're going to put on your lips, they're not going to be a quick on, quick off thing. They're going to hold for you. And again, I've got the full range of color that we're going to be going through, but there's just a ton of beautiful, beautiful lipstick colors of all shades. Here's a few. I'll just plop a few down so you can see some. Just nice, soft nudes, brights. If you want something funky, there's a really bright purple, violet. Let's see. Red, you guys know me. I like to wear red lots. There's just every possible color under the rainbow. Deeps, let's just give you a couple more. This one's really pretty. It's a berry. And give you beautiful even coverage, which I love as well. So lip stains, liquid lip, lipstick. Let's go to the next. Woo, the weather here has just been crazy. There's really high winds right now. Yesterday we had an earthquake. What's going on here in Victoria? It's just been crazy. Anyway, so let's get back. So these lip palettes, they do oxidize just a bit because they are open. But the benefit of having something like these, especially if you are doing makeup, is you can get quick blends and quick grabs for anything that you need. And you can see the kinds of tones that these are work really well as far as, you know, changing it up and being able to alter your look really, really quickly, or blend your lipsticks together. And all of these are in the same formula as the lipsticks. They're just in palette form, and really beautiful, creamy and yummy. And we'll be playing with looks with those in the future. But again, super convenient. I mean, that's so easy now. Like with this, you've just got yourself together 12 lipsticks. how quick and easy for travel is that when you're changing your lip on a daily basis and you need something that's maneuverable that way and you're able to do quick switches. I'm telling you, like, whenever I wear a red lip, and I'm going to be doing a Christmas look very soon, so don't forget to subscribe, you guys, if you want to see that look. And obviously with Christmas I always think of the red lip, but when you have mature lips, or even if you've got smaller lips or certain kinds of lips, shapes, a lot of times your lipstick will not stay on, especially red. And if red moves, that's a nightmare. So what I like to do with my red combination is I love to do a lip stain down. Like, look at that, you guys. Look at that red stain. It is so beautiful. And then on top of that is the next product, which is our lip gloss. And once that dries down, you can see it will. If you put that lip stain down, you can put a lipstick on top if you want to. You can layer, and then you also can do this on top. So you do that lip stain and then the red lip gloss on top, and it won't, oh my gosh, you get that gloss and that juiciness without it moving, which is so important to me, because what good is red lips if it's all over the place or it's so dry that it's burning your lips? So having these colors kind of like working together is super fantastic. And there's just, I mean, there is a full array of glosses you guys will be able to try, use, and play with, but there's still more. Right, there's another product that I want to show you guys. This is a lip cream. It's somewhere in between a liquid lip and a lipstick, I guess, is the best way to put it. It doesn't give you that dry down. It remains creamy, but goes on kind of liquidy. You can see that. This is a liquid cream. And you can see that it's, hoping showing it's glistening. It's nice and moist and malleable and juicy, and you can put this on top of your lip stain, on top of your lipstick, or as on its own. All of the above work all different ways, so you can do any and all of those methods in order to achieve your lips. So depending on what you are in the mood for, I change all the time. But there is one more, I think there's one more lip product I still haven't shown you. It's a super amazing lip balm. It just comes in this kind of container with a little lid. And it's got aloe vera in it. It's super hydrating. I don't know about you guys, but I can't leave my lips with just nothing on them. I always have stuff on my lips. And this lip balm is super great to keep in your purse, by your bedside, you know, at night when you're all washed up and you need something on your lips. This is fantastic to put on top, or you could put a little balm on top of your lip stain if you don't want it shiny but you want a bit of moisture. All of those things work, you guys, and so I wanted to show you that. Now, we did come out with the full lash line. It just got here, but I think again it's going to get too long, so let's just leave it for the next videos to come, and I'll show those to you in the upcoming videos. But if you want to stay tuned and you want to walk through all the brushes and you want to walk through all of the eyebrow products, that's from the last video that I shot, and I'm going to include the footage in that so you guys can walk through those products as well, and that way I've kind of revealed everything. There is, like I said, a full line of lashes. I have 17 different styles of lashes, so there's quite a bit. Everything from, you know, very short to longer, and I also have some ones that are in clumps because I like that look as well. And I will show some of that to you guys when I do my next look, which will be my Christmas look. And that will sort of be my full face first walkthrough of the entire line and the entire thing, so you can see me put it on bit by bit, and we can chat and get ready together for whatever you have coming up, if it's a Christmas party or whatever. So I hope this was good for you guys, and yeah, stay tuned for the next bit, which is the rest of the video showing the brushes and the eyebrows, and did it. Okay, I did it. So here they all are, you guys. It's the full I have never done anything like this. It's the full range of my lip line. Let me just do my best to walk you through kind of what each one is on my arm. So we'll take this up here first. So let's just go with the lip liners first, since we started from there when we were talking about them. So these are the kohl liners. You guys can see just by the amount on my arm, and all of them are here. You guys can see them here. It's a full range, anything from, you know, your soft peaches to your plums, tons of nudes, tons of deeps, some brights. There's a couple of distinct shimmers in there, and also just running through your deeper tones. Can you guys imagine? This is crazy. All right, and then the retractable lip liners, the ones that are like this, that, you know, don't need sharpening. There's not obviously as many of those. There's only 5, but they're all neutrals. Well, I wouldn't say they're all neutrals, but mainly neutrals. So these are the 5 tones, and so there should be something in there for you, as well as, let's go into the lipsticks. So you guys can see just the straight creamy lipsticks. These are all of the lipstick colors, and you know, a couple of these rubbed on my shirt. So they have that nice creamy texture, and everything from your nudes to your purples to your reds to your plums to your soft pinks, everything that I think a gal could ever wish for, or guy. I should say that now. And in terms of the lip palette with the 12 colors that I explained to you earlier with these inside, I swatched those, and both of the palettes are up the arm in order. So you guys can see how nicely that kind of covers most of your bases, with your nice neutrals to some pops of color to some deeper tones, and also your reds. And I'll try not to nick. I've been nicking myself up at the top part here. These little lip glosses at the top have mangled, but that's okay. We'll just roll through. So let's just start back here with the liquid lips. These are all of the liquid lip colors, and you guys can see, well, they've been on here for, well, not that long, a couple minutes. And the liquid lips are almost, you know, they're not dry, but they're almost dry, but they stay really, really well. I had a heck of a time just taking off the swatches that I showed in the video, but you guys can see, as far as colors are concerned, there's neutrals, deeps, brights, everything in between. When you're looking for, this is my angled lip swatches, looking for the right color for yourself. The next line up here, this one here, is your lip stains. So you guys can see, I kind of wanted to put them beside the liquid lips, but with the lip stains, you could stain your lips fairly, you know, beige and soft, or the bright reds, or really deep, you know, blackberry colors. Those are fantastic. Okay, so lip creams, just to give you an idea how many there are and what they look like. It's just a real simple lineup. Oh gosh, I gotta turn a little bit. And you can see by the way the lip creams are sitting on my arm that they are much moister than the lip stains. The lip stains I'm touching and nothing is coming up. But the lip creams are moist, so if you're going to try for a lip cream, you will get that moisture out of them. It's a nice solid tone, but you will be left with like that moist, creamy feeling afterwards. And last but not least is the lip glosses. And what's hilarious is I chose the part of my arm that has hair on it, so they look horrible in the hair, but it's too late now. So can I turn my arm enough? Yes, I can. Okay, so you can see, and there is clear in there and super light colors, just so that you know, but yeah, these are really glossy and wet on my arm. So but again, I wanted to make sure that I kept in the clears, the soft nudes, the super brights, pinks, you know, everything that, so you can see how they can coordinate. So putting this lip color lip stain down with this lip gloss on top, they all coordinate in towards each other so that you'll find something that can work together with your whatever you like, whatever lip products that you end up liking. And yeah, this is hilarious, but I look like I got tattooed. This would be an interesting tattoo for makeup artists to have. But that is my swatching mania. I'm bipolar, so I guess it's okay if I say that. But I wanted to just give you guys a visual of what all the colors look like so that you have a clue, and maybe you see some colors in there. And we'll be playing with so many of them. And as I put looks on, I will definitely have all of the colors below. But in this case, this is all of the lip stuff for the website, which is nearly completed. So I just wanted to show you guys all that. And yeah, there's the swatches. When it comes to eyebrows, you guys know, like, I'm all in. I'm a brow girl. I love brows. I totally believe in the power of brows to change your face. So yeah, I went a little ham on the brow products because there's just, I love it all, and well, you'll see. Okay, so let's just start with your basic, of course, brow gel. So this is the brow gel here. Do I have it upside down? Probably. There we go. And it's a very simple, clean brow gel. It obviously, I have everything in my eyebrows today, everything. And I often put this on first just to kind of lay it a little bit better for me to strategize what I want to do with my eyebrows that day. And then I go for my next step of brow. And depending on what your preferences are, I wanted to make sure I've got a little bit of something for every personality type in here. And yeah, so I went kind of extensive on the brow line. And I find that a lot of brow products, they forget about mature women, and so I definitely wanted to include some cooler colors all the way down to even having a gray eyebrow color, because here's the gray here. This is the automatic brow pencil, and you guys can see, I'll show you the gray because that's kind of a unique color that not many people have. The tip of this, if you can see it, I don't know if it will focus. Come on, baby. There we go. So the tip of this has kind of like a triangular tip. And the reason for that is because when it lays on the brow, it actually follows the shape of your, like 3D of your face a little bit better. And the texture of these is simply, I think, amazing, because it's soft enough to get it on there, so it's not like hard as a rock when you try to put it on, but it's not so soft and creamy that you can't get any structure out of it. It's nice in between, and you guys will see me use it a ton, obviously. And I will post up the different eyebrow colors so you guys can see it, because I have so much to cover, it would just take too long. And ever since Huda came out with that micro brow thing, I'm like, okay, I have to have that as well. And so I did. And so I came up with a micro brow pencil, and I use them both every day. So basically I use the automatic brow pencil, the bigger one, to kind of like do the structure. And then I use this to go ahead and get the individual hairs or do any fluffing I want to do. So I kind of combine it that way. And then for me, this is kind of my routine. I'll show it to you guys. And then what I do is, this is well loved and used, is I like to pick like a chocolatey color like this. This is the Eyebrow Palette. And in the Eyebrow Palette comes a eyebrow color for your eyebrows, comes a highlighter for underneath the bone area, and also comes with a wax, so that you can, it can aid you in structuring and laying the brow flatter and being able to manipulate the brows. You can use this in conjunction with the brow gel, no problem. It doesn't get so stiff that you can't ever move it again, but it's solid. Once it lays really, really well. And what I like to do is, once I've got my brow pencils done, I like to take a little bit of the wax and kind of chop it inside the eyebrows to kind of mold it and manipulate it, and then I grab a little bit of the powder and I deepen the tones wherever I feel like I want to richen the color. And you guys will see me do that as well. It's super, super helpful for all of the above. But we can't forget the almighty brow pomade, which I do have as well. And that's what those look like. They are malleable and easy to use with a variety of colors. There's so many of them. And it's important to include warm and cool because you don't know what your client or what your personal face looks best in, and it's good to explore that, to explore what does it look like with a warmer brow, what does it look like with a cooler brow. These are all things that, you know, entertain me. The first thing I'm going to show you, just to get this out of the way, is the shiny with the screen there, is the 18-piece brush set. It comes with a really nice carrying case. I will open this up to show you. Let me just get this open so it doesn't sound too packagey. Each product brush, so forth, underneath the description box on the website, which I actually am probably going to be putting up next week. You guys will be able to see it. I just want to get all of the videos up on the different products. I just have lips to go after that, and then I'll post up the website. So it just comes in a nice carrying case, you guys can see, with like magnetic opening like this. And with that, you guys can fill it up with all of the brushes within. And I absolutely, you know, love all brushes, but these are especially special to me. This comes with a little protector just so that it keeps the shape. And each hair type has been listed on the website, so you'll know if it's goat hair or if it's natural, if it's synthetic, and be able to see all of those. But with the 18 pieces that I have chosen, they are definitely structured in a way where it's got every basic need that you may have for your eyes. So this one obviously being, you know, it can be powder, bronzer, fluff. I don't like to limit people on their brushes. I love this brush because it's super great to get into the smudgy mode and into those deepened places. I love it for that. This is a great contour brush, highlight brush. You can even use it as a big brush on your eye. Again, you guys, like, each brush is listed. You'll be able to decide what you want to use it for. Here's a nice medium fluff, super great. Because I have so much to cover, I'm going to be rambling through really quickly. This one is a really good structured, larger brush. It's good for even doing nose contour if you want to, anything that you want to do with it. This one here is your blush. I'm just going to pull it out with a little bit of an angle to it, if you guys can see here. I like that because I think it hugs your cheekbone a little bit better, so I love it for that. And if you're looking for a super great, you know, set, this is amazing. This is a foundation brush, a flatter one. It's really good for makeup artists for smoothing things out. The feel of them is gorgeous. You know, you won't see a lot of fallout with these. You're not going to see a lot of shedding. You know, the odd thing can happen, but they're really good. This is it looks like a little stubby kind of brush, but super good for smudging and blending out, especially under here. I love it for that. This is an absolutely amazing large fluff brush for the eyes. If you want to, you can also use it as a highlighter or whatever detail work that you want to do on the certain smaller areas of your face, but definitely good for a large fluff brush for a quick wash. This is amazing for your overall basic eyeshadow brush where you're doing, you know, your original crease work, blending, clean blending brush, anything you want to do with that. Look at this, you guys. It's such a good smudger. It can be used as a lip brush or an eyeliner brush. I love the structure of that. It comes with eyebrow brush as well as a longer lip brush. Again, no rules. You can use this on the eyes as well. Please keep that in mind. This is a super amazing angled brush for eyebrows. It's a little bit medium thickness because I find sometimes when you've got a brush that is too thin on the eyebrows and you're trying to make your eyebrows a little bit fuller, super thin brushes can make it look too sharp and harsh, and this one doesn't. There's a really nice fine eyeliner brush in here for detail work, if you can see that. Beautiful. And this is a great concealer brush as well as detail brush flat. And finally, a sharper for those who do need it, angle brush, and also for making wings and things like that. It's fantastic. Okay, so that's the 18-piece brush set that comes in the kit, and all of the prices and things like that will be on the website. You guys will see. But again, everything is set up to be in the mid-range. I'm trying not to make these things too inflated, and I don't like when you can kind of see when products get like padded price-wise. I don't like to see that, so I'm trying to keep it affordable, reasonable, but good, great quality. More brushes. So this is a 7-piece brush set. It's a little bit smaller, but it gives you some of your basic needs. If you're not a person who just likes to do too many brushes, it's got everything that's in the 18-piecer, but kind of refined. So it's just got a powder brush, a contour brush or highlight brush, eyeshadow brush, smaller eyeshadow brush, lip brush, eyebrow brush, eyeliner brush, and eyebrows, eyelashes. So very, very simple, very straightforward. For those of you who just want, you know, like just give me the basics, okay? I don't want to have 300 million brushes. I want it to be easy. Throw it in a case, 7 pieces. And I think it's, you know, fantastic for a person who's starting out or who just wants to keep things real simple. All right, we're going to go into the individual brushes. This is a pointed powder brush. Very, very good for doing very tight detail work, or, you know, when you're trying to do something a little more specific with your powder. This is fantastic. I love this brush. This one here is the Duet. So many purposes for this. This is actually really great for cream products as well. We're going to be coming out with cream blushes in the near future, working on it. But that stipple brush is fantastic for all of that. Also, we have, I'm just gonna open this up. Comes in this really neat netting, which I love. It just keeps it very, very safe. I'm just gonna pull this off. And this is a really, really tight, it's a dome-shaped foundation brush. I love this for foundation. It's got the rounded off edges, and I find that super useful for making things go on smoother and just really precise for me. I have all my brushes in here. Every single brush that I carry is in here, so I should be pulling from here to show you guys, because I mean, yeah, I use this all the time. To wash this one, I didn't realize. Anyway, okay, so let's go back. We've got obviously this powder brush here. This is a large blush brush. You also can use it for powder, whatever, and just they're so soft, you guys. Oh my god, they're so nice. You're gonna find these to be absolutely as good as all of the pros use. It's an amazing, amazing structure of brush. There is, in here in the singles, there's more blush brushes. This is the angled blush brush right here. The next one is the angled blush brush. Of course, you guys can use this for contour as well, or something in between. So you guys can determine again what you want to use these for, because you might find uses I never even thought of. This is a really great chisel contour brush. It's right here, and it's amazing for, you know, getting into the cheekbone area and contour area. Fantastic single brush. Let's see. I've got the foundation brush single. So some of these brushes are doubled, some of them aren't. This one is a square stubby eyeshadow brush, and this is really great for buffing. It's a medium fluff brush. It's great for buffing, and because of the angles of it, you can create structures that you can't with the rounder brushes. I have some fluff brushes that are more pencil oriented, or you can get more detailed crease work done. I'll show you a couple of those. You guys can see the pencil shape. It's fantastic for all of your specific needs for pencil work. And continuing on, this is your all-around happy, friendly, super amazing blush brush. Comes in, looks like that, and it fluffs out like that, which is, it's just an amazing all-around. There's a little bit of a larger fan brush in here. That's fantastic. Also, individually, there's contour brush, eyeshadow fluff brush, which is amazing. I think I can pull that one right here. It's like the Balm, you guys. And some other brushes that are individual here that these look very similar, but they're just slightly different in structure and size, that are more for detail work, especially in the crease area. As well, more angles. This is the thinner angle. More lips, individual lip brush. That large fluff brush that we saw earlier, that also can double. You can use this as in your highlight area or on your eyes. A little tiny baby fan brush. Really, really good. You can get way up here. You can get anything up here, anywhere that you want. A double-ended eyebrow brush as well. And again, the flat kind of concealer. So there's a few newbies in here and a few that are within the set that I've doubled up on, because there's certain brushes that I use more than one in my, case at all times. And also just, you might have certain brushes and just need a couple of these. So I thought it was good to carry some separate items as well as carry the sets. I kind of explained out the whole line. Now we can start to, really roll. Okay guys, have a great holiday, and we'll see you in the next video, which will be my Christmas look. See you soon. Bye for now.